Okay, just a short video on Holly's top tips on how to approach an A-level biology evaluate question. So evaluate means that students should use the information supplied as well as their own knowledge and understanding to consider evidence for and against when making a judgment. So points to look for when evaluating the method: you should look at the sample size. If they've only used, for instance, 10 students, that isn't enough to be representative of the population. Have they repeated so that they can make a reliable mean? What is the nature of the control experiment? Have they controlled their variables? Is there any possible bias? What is the duration of the experiment? It's a very short duration. It's not going to be a good study. And then if you were asked to evaluate the data, which is more common question that I've seen, you should first of all state a positive. So positive is state the overall trend, because the trend usually does fit the statement that they've made. So state the overall trend and include figures. Is there a positive correlation? Is there a negative correlation between two variables? Has there been an increase since, for instance, taking a particular medicine? Has there been a decrease, etc.? Once you've stated the overall trend, which, as I say, usually does fit the pattern, then you can start to pick holes in the study or the data. So think of some negatives. So, for instance, do the standard deviation bars overlap? If they do overlap, then the difference is not significant. Is there a statistical test? If there is no statistical test, you do not know if the differences are significant. And also remember that correlation does not mean causation. And another named factor may be involved. So you have to think of another factor that could have affected the results. Okay, so hope that helps.